Hi, it's Megan. So I have a fun review today. I probably don't look like the type of person who is obsessed with zombie things, zombie movies, books, all that, and I'm not that interested at all. But I will admit that recently my son was watching some video game walkthroughs for a video game called The Last of Us, which is about a virus or disease that turns people into zombies, by PewDiePie and Stephen Plays, and I have to admit they were really good, the walkthroughs and the video game itself. So I'm not completely uninterested in zombies, but it's not a big day-to-day part of my interests at all. And by the way, I picked a lipstick that's like my zombie lipstick. It's not the most flattering though, but you know, let's get into the mood. So I decided when I read about Demeter's zombie fragrance to order it. And let me tell you why. While I'm not a zombie fanatic, I love a good gimmick, and I love this. Look at that picture. And when you read the description on the website, just because you're dead doesn't mean you have to smell bad. You're a zombie, or you know a zombie, or you might become a zombie at any moment. Any way you slice and dice it, you need a different kind of fragrance. Fragrances that can make the living pass for dead without overwhelming, and the dead simply pass without offending. Zombie for her. Think forest floor. Zombie for her is a combination of dried leaves, mushrooms, mildew, moss, and earth with a touch of dregs from the bottom of the wine barrel for that feminine touch. So the good news is, not only is there a zombie for her, there's also a zombie for him. The bad news is it's a limited edition, back by popular demand. I know, imagine, that they only offer through midnight on October 31st, which is why I had to get this video done today, because it's October 30th. And so if you don't get it tomorrow, you're gonna have to wait a whole year or go to eBay. But this was backed by popular demand this year. I suspect it'll be backed by popular demand next year. Okay, so is it a gimmick or is it a worthwhile fragrance? And by the way, I bought the little bottle. This is about $20. This is 1 ounce, and it's a eau de toilette as opposed to a perfume, thank God. And there's a 4-ounce bottle, which is about $40. So, what does it smell like? I first sprayed it on, and my daughter said, "You smell like dirt." So when you first spray it on, I think that's the impression I got. You smell like dirt, and you smell like grass. What was curious that for me was not only was this fragrance backed by popular demand, but the website reviews were really positive. So I thought, okay, do people really like to smell like zombies and dirt and, you know, the dregs of the wine bottle? Well, it doesn't smell like that once it dries down. First of all, it's a light fragrance, eau de toilette. It's a lighter, it's not a heavier perfume. I can smell it. And I think it smelled like violets. So one of my favorite perfumes, I have a mini here, is Balenciaga. And this is a very violet-based scent. And violets became just the rage a couple of years ago. And according, I guess, to legend, the Empress Josephine was a single widowed mother with kids and the whole thing, and she had no money, and she captured Josephine's heart. I mean, she captured Napoleon's heart, the emperor, and part of how she did that was by wearing this violet perfume. She wore the scent of violets. And I always thought a lot of these violet perfumes were a little dirty and dusty smelling and attic-y. And this one I like, the Balenciaga, I like a little bit more. I think it's warmer. And so this I really like. But for me, scent is a mood thing anyway. So I'm not a master perfumer, but I actually think Zombie has a strong violet element to it. And others, Tom Ford's Violet Blonde, which I like, but is a little harsh for me. That's another strong violet. Marquesa, another mini. I used to have Violet Blonde, but I don't have any more left. But there are other elements in it. First, you do smell a little bit of like a grassy, greeny, even as it wears. It's got that violet, musty, floral, smelling like an attic kind of thing going on. But in a good way, if you like violets, because to me that's what violet scents smell like anyway. There's another element though, and I was trying to figure out what it was. And to me, again, I'm not a master perfumer, one person's opinion. This is the Sephora Ariel. Has that aquatic, they call it like a water accord. Giorgio Armani Gia, which I lost mine, has it as well. There are a whole bunch of scents that kind of have that, what they call kind of that water thing. I think it's almost like Zombie takes violet, that little water accord thing, a little bit of grass, a little bit of dirt. Yeah. And then there's something else, kind of reminds me of Marc Jacobs fragrance, maybe a little bit of daisy mixed in, but it's not a heavy scent. So when I was looking at all the reviews online, I didn't think there was one that was very specific. And so I like the gimmick. I was curious. It had positive reviews, and I wanted to smell it and then do a little bit more of an accurate review to let people know, are you gonna smell like a zombie, which sounds so bad, or a little bit more pleasant. So I think when you first spray it, you definitely have that musty, just out of the earth, grass, dirt thing going on, but it fades very quickly into something that is kind of a soft, wafting, violet-based scent. Not as warm as something like La Balenciaga, but definitely in that family. So overall, do I like it? You know, I don't think it's the most romantic scent, but I could be wrong, because Josephine seemed to have done just fine with that dusty violet smell with Napoleon. But I guess if you like that for a romantic scent, but I wear scents everywhere. I like to wear them to the gym, to yoga, just when I'm running around, and it's very mood based. So for me, I probably wouldn't wear this when I wanted to smell feminine, or I don't know. I would wear it when I was going to the gym, when I was going to yoga, when I was just running around, running errands. I do like it. I actually do really like it, and I'm glad I got it. And I also bought Dirt, so I will do a video for that, but that I'm going to wear for a few days. This one I just kind of wore all day today, and I wanted to get a video done before the end of the day so I could make the Halloween deadline. But I will do a more reasoned, thoughtful wear of Dirt and get back on that one. So this is Demeter's Zombie for Her. Thanks for watching. Comments and feedback. This is my first perfume or scent video, are very welcome. I always say I do the videos also for my book, Get Your Child to the Top, a parent-focused education book, and please subscribe. Thanks very much.